What is up, people of the internet? My name is Freelancer Amber, and welcome back to another Death Battle reaction video. This is gonna be Wario from Mario, or Wario, because he does have his own game, and King Dedede from the Kirby series. So, as for who I want to win this, I mean, I kind of know them both for a while now, but I think I kind of know King Dedede the most because of Kirby right back at ya. Kirby's saving the day. Kirby's here to stay. I don't know how the lyrics went, but that's like the general idea. So yeah. So yeah, it's probably gonna be in my, I put it in my Red vs. Blue reaction, the 8th episode of Red vs. Blue season 17. But earlier, like last week, done stealing the spotlight. Are you? Okay. That was saying. Earlier last week, the Funko Twitter account posted that soon there are going to be Ruby Funko Pop figures, and oh my god, I have no room on my desk. I have no room on my shelves. I don't have anywhere else to put in extra shelves for those figures. Luna, what the fuck are you doing? Okay, so as I was saying, yeah, that's about it. So since this is gonna come out like on the 1st of April, yeah, like the 1st of April. What did I say? April? I meant May. I meant it's gonna be since this reaction is gonna be posted on the 1st of May, which is my birth month, by the way. And are you done stealing the spotlight, Luna? Are you done stealing the spotlight? Huh? Good. So I was saying, May, birth month, and 2 months away from RTX. There, I said it. Now we can get the show on the road. So the description reads, these heavy-set brawlers enter the ring, but only one will make it out alive. I'm still voting for King Dedede. Wait. Wasn't he in a previous, death battle? No, I don't think he was. I was probably thinking of Kirby. Kirby versus Majin Buu, and I think Kirby won that one. I think he did. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. So, so yeah, that's about all I got for now. So let's let the death battle begin in 3, 2, 1, now.
It's a lesson every hero has to learn someday. Just because your enemy is a little on the chubby side doesn't mean he's a pushover.
Chubby side.
Are you talking about me?
I'm talking about Wario, the greedy and repulsive rival to Mario.
By the way, I apologize for
the royal nemesis to everybody's favorite pink puffball.
I apologize that
Kirby.
I said the name wrong after the last death battle.
And it's our job
That
to
was my
analyze
fault.
their weapons,
And then
armor,
Wario.
and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh yeah.
Mario is a pretty busy guy. If he's not saving his favorite lady, Princess Peach, he's off saving a whole different princess in a whole different land.
Until he returned home one day to find his castle under someone else's control.
First off, Mario has a castle? Awesome. But
Awesome.
it had been taken by a chubby squatter dressed in yellow named Wario.
Chubby squatter.
Wario is Mario's opposite in every way. While Mario is kind and heroic, Wario is selfish and mischievous.
Well, duh.
While Mario is thick with 1 C, Wario has 2, maybe 3 C's.
Let's not. His name
What?
and symbol are even inspired by the Japanese word for bad, Warui.
Ah.
You can't get any less subtle than Wario.
No kidding, but he's not
Wario.
some random chump. Turns out Wario is
He's
one of the
24?
7 star children, possessing
I don't believe it.
legendary power, and even grew up with Mario.
Wario's
I don't believe
grudge
it.
against Mario
He ain't
goes
24.
way back. While they were children, they played cops and robbers a total of 1,256 times. And despite frequently asking otherwise, Wario only got to be the cop once.
Ouch.
Wow, dick move, baby Mario. Yoshi should have just left you behind in that stupid crying bubble.
Whether or not he was accidentally conditioned into villainy, Wario has two main goals. Ruin Mario's life, and get as rich as possible through any means necessary.
I guess so.
Including crime, treasure hunting, and even making video games.
He's got the power to rival Mario, too. He's super strong.
Okay.
And can bash through tons of rock and heavy metal with his shoulder bash attack. If that's not enough, he'll literally chew his opponents up. Ugh. Just imagine those giant white bricks
Ugh.
he calls teeth just closing around you.
He's also weirdly malleable, capable of being crushed, squished, twisted, and stretched with little to no ill effect. However,
Interesting.
Wario's deadliest natural ability is definitely his inexplicable farting.
Whiz, that's no simple toot. This is the fabled flatulence of folklore itself. The atomic vapors of annihilation. The waft.
Kind of a lame name after all that.
The waft is a highly specialized technique which discharges an enormous burst of toxic gas so brutal it'll topple nearly any foe. When aimed correctly, this blast can even propel Wario through the air like a rocket while crop dusting anyone beneath his feet. It's, technically speaking, just majestic.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's not exactly wrong. In some cases, Wario's waft has even been shown to be comparable to nuclear warheads.
By the way, I spent some time in your lab and I made a new invention.
How did you get into my lab?
Oh, nice try. After decades of research, I've discovered
Decades?
how to contain the pure essence of flatulence.
Oh, no.
Behold, the windbreaker.
That's nice. Let's move on.
Is that a whoopee cushion?
Listen, Wiz, I'm really proud of this. She speaks!
Anyway, aside from his own abilities, Wario has access to numerous weapons and power-ups.
Like his one-of-a-kind chopper. Also, explosives.
Kind of
Yeah.
redundant when he can fart a nuke.
There's
Yeah.
always room for explosions, Wiz. Check out this huge blast some of his bombs caused, which he was totally at the center of and survived, by the way.
His power-ups include a jetpack, a metal body, and even Mario's own invincibility star.
Okay.
He can increase his size by plugging an air pump into himself and just don't question it. With the dragon hat, he spews fire.
Hello?
With the eagle statue, he takes flight. And he can even combine both of these to become King Dragon Wario, utilizing both these abilities while dramatically increasing his power and his weight.
And with just a little mouthful of rotten garlic,
Yeah.
he dons pink tights to become Wario Man! This super form increases his strength and lets him fly, because he doesn't
Hear me,
have enough
losers?
ways to do that already.
Okay.
Yes.
He doesn't
What do you-
always need some random object of power to transform. Some of Wario's forms come about because of entirely reactionary means.
He can become Bouncy Wario after being crushed into paper, Flaming Wario after being set on fire, Puppy Wario after getting stung by bees, and Fat Wario after eating too much. Well, getting fat's a superpower?
These sound more like excuses than power-ups.
He
Yeah,
even
they
becomes
are.
Crazy Wario after getting drunk. No, it's just a ball in the American version, because, for kids and stuff, but
Yeah.
anyway, I'm powering up. Jocelyn, order another 1,000 six-packs.
On his quest to humiliate his red-clad rival and accumulate Scrooge McDuck levels of riches, Wario
Scrooge
has
McDuck
been
levels
through
of
thick and
riches.
thin.
Like Mario, he survived that big explosion in the tennis court, which we figured out is equal to 2.4 megatons of TNT.
On the,
but Wario's
Sonic
also
vs. Mario,
survived the Shake
Part
King
2.
blowing up in his face.
The Shake King was a pirate with immense electrical power. Upon his defeat, his body detonated, and the resulting blast split the sky. By comparing the blast and the parting clouds to a map of the Shake dimension, we determined the explosion's exact energy output to be equivalent to about 96 sextillion tons of TNT.
That's enough juice to blow up a large moon, and Wario was totally fine.
He can seemingly eat
Yeah, after
anything,
that,
including explosives and
Wario
his own
might win
bite.
this one.
He can, of course, keep up with Mario, who kicked a 61 million ton castle
if he
and
can
piloted
survive
the Star Diver
something
at
more
Mach
than
375.
six sextillion
also,
tons.
Wario destroyed the Black Jewel, an entity whose death triggered the collapse of an entire dimension.
So, does everyone he fights blow up when they die, or what?
Mario may best him time and time again, particularly thanks to Wario's clearly low intelligence, but his tenacity and willingness to never give up is strangely admirable.
This greedy bastard will never stop doing what he loves.
Alright, King Dedede, let's see what you got.
The country of Dreamland is a peaceful paradise.
Filled with some of the most adorable critters you've ever seen.
I love those-
Oh,
I love
look
those
at
things.
the little Waddle Dees.
I love the Waddle Dees,
But
they're so
wouldn't you know
adorable.
it, all this pristine prosperity is actually run by a tyrannical, self-imposed monarch, King Dedede.
Ah, yes, the classic dictator at work. They show you what they want you to see, but really, there's so much horror behind the scenes.
I suppose.
Okay.
He did intentionally create a food shortage once, but Dedede doesn't really have
Food
that
shortage?
much sway over his questionably claimed kingdom, namely because of one plucky pink hero,
Hey.
Kirby.
Everyone's favorite lovable marshmallow. Suck it,
Oh, so
Jigglypuff.
cute!
Yeah, this little guy's always been there.
I want a
to
life-size
ruin the
Kirby
Triple
plush.
D's schemes.
Schemes which, to be fair, aren't always evil. Like the time he stole the Star Rod, seemingly for nefarious purposes, but in actuality to protect his citizens from the villainous Nightmare.
Yeah, it turns out this big bad penguin's mean side doesn't come from a place of true evil at all. Instead, it's because he's just really jealous of Kirby.
Right, before Kirby arrived, Dedede was a tubby bird with only a modicum of respect. After seeing Kirby's popularity and success, the king made up his mind.
Yay.
He would surpass the marshmallow.
A
Hear
marshmallow.
the 70s music. It's time for a training montage. Through countless hours of intense work and grueling training, Dedede pushed himself to mimic Kirby's abilities and more. His speed improved, his strength skyrocketed, and in time, he even learned what all penguins hope to achieve one day. By inhaling a bunch of air, he can puff his body up like a balloon and fly.
To be clear, this is not a naturally occurring ability of his. He somehow trained himself to do this. This is backed up by no science whatsoever
Nope.
and makes absolutely no goddamn sense.
Nope.
You shut up and let the penguin fly.
And you
that's
saw
not
the
only
game
Kirby trick
game
can
theories
copy.
about
His
how
lungs
Kirby
are
was able
so
to take
strong
flight.
now, he can inhale entire enemies and launch them at high speeds. He can even fire powerful air bullets that can break solid rock. You know, I've been training my air bullet technique too.
Have you?
You? Boomstick, that's impossible. The human lungs don't have the capacity to.
I got you. But he's got way more up his sleeves than just stolen skills.
Absolutely. Sure, he's got an army of minions at his command, but when he wants to take someone down personally,
Oof.
Dedede
That's
jumps
like a
into
first
the ring
spine.
with one of his giant-sized hammers.
He's got a bunch to pick from. His usual favorite might look like an
Gordos.
oversized wooden mallet, but it can summon freezing ice as he swings it, and secretly features a built-in jet booster to supercharge his striking power. Oh, you scared? Here I come! Here I come! Yeah, boom, bitch! While this move is garbage and smash, it feels really good when you pull it off.
Yeah.
Through the power
And
of
smash.
the Star Rod, he can amplify this into the Star Hammer. With this magic coursing through it, Dedede can cast several
right.
spells. He can increase his size, launch energy spheres, break the fourth wall, and mystically
Break the fourth
create
wall.
up to 64 duplicates of himself.
64.
Just more penguin goodness to go around. But when the Big D wants to get hardcore, he dons a mask and whips out his ultimate weapon, the electric hammer. Introducing the mysterious masked Dedede!
That's Dedede.
Yeah, it's not much of a disguise, but the electric
Yeah.
hammer is a definite upgrade over
Oh,
his
oh.
jet hammer.
Hell yeah, it's way stronger, can blast electricity, and has a flamethrower.
Oh, shit.
And also a multi-barreled rocket launcher. Gun sword? Not good enough. Sniper scythe? Forget it.
Ruby!
Give me a rocket launcher hammer any day of the week.
And remember
Imagine
that
there's a
army of
Ruby
minions
character
I
that
mentioned
can- oh, wait.
before? Well,
That's Nora.
Dedede has a weird habit of actually carrying some of them around with him. Like,
think.
I guess in his pocket?
If the rockets aren't enough, he can pull out this spiky sea urchin
Oh, no.
called a Gordo that's
No,
heavy enough to send almost anyone
Nora's
flying.
hammer doesn't have a rocket.
The
It
Gordo's
just
one
fires
of his
grenades.
greatest tools, but it can also be a real pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Interesting that he's so jealous of Kirby's abilities, despite having quite a noteworthy arsenal of his own. Thankfully, he has become much less antagonistic over the years, even directly aiding Kirby in protecting Dreamland from time to time.
Really?
And while he's not the sharpest bird in the box, he isn't all fluff. He can inhale and spit Kirby
Yeah, so
out
far
with enough force
I'm
to
not
break
hearing that
through
he
the
can sur-
planet
that he-
pop star's atmosphere.
That he can survive something.
Which means Dedede can spit objects up to 33 times the speed of sound. That's disgusting.
But that's nothing when you think about how he can match Kirby in sheer strength. This little guy can hit so hard, he destroyed a whole planet. God, calm down, Curb. Why are you wrecking the place where you live?
Planet Popstar is shown to be similar in size to the planet Shiverstar, which strongly resembles a frozen-over Earth. To destroy an Earth-sized planet like this, Kirby must have been striking with a force of over 1,900 septillion tons of TNT.
Damn! Who would have thought this adorable pink
1,900?
puffball could pull that off? And get this!
1,900
Apparently he's only
septillion?
8 inches tall! He's a planet buster that fits in the palm of your
Okay,
hand!
now King Dedede
He's
could
shown
survive.
even greater feats too. And while Dedede isn't necessarily taking this sort of damage
heard it.
every time
I have
Kirby lands
heard
a
right.
punch, he does fight on equal footing with him.
Who keeps making these cute and cuddly characters so freaking deadly?
On a similar note, Dedede is also comparable to Meta Knight, who once casually flew from one end of the galaxy to the other in seconds. Now, Dedede's never done such a crazy speed feat like that himself, but keeping up with Meta Knight in fights and dodging a meteor around 160,000 miles per hour certainly proves he's faster than you probably think.
Like when he fought the alien Magellan, who ripped apart a dimension with a weird star-shaped black hole,
Okay.
which Dedede survived. This penguin's gotta be doing some kind of performance-enhancing drugs. Oh, Jesus!
Though he still holds a massive grudge, King Dedede has proved his ability countless times, to the detriment, but often benefit, of Dreamland. Perhaps he's earned the title of king after all.
Well, he definitely thinks so.
There's only one bona fide ruler of Cappy Town, and that's me, King Dedede!
Cappy Town. Okay, so I'm still thinking Dedede will
All
win
right,
this
the
one.
combatants are
Because I.
set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
Alright.
It's
time for a death battle! Alright. Dedede, let's do this! I'm the number one. I like the different Kirby sprites and Mario sprites. It's so cute. Fight! Okay. What the fuck are those two doing? What are that Goomba and Waddle Dee doing? Woo! What is that scream? Oh yeah, Flame Wario. Up. Oh, there goes your suit. Oh, is this a flashback of sorts? Oh yeah, it is a flashback of sorts. Okay, so yeah, Wario farted on Dedede's face. Dedede stole a tire from Wario's bike. Oh hell no! Oh! I guess they got their mind blown. Oh shit! The Star Hammer. Oh shit! Oh yeah, the dragon thing. Oh, but yeah, he can survive like being crushed. He can survive being crushed. He just squishes his body like that. Apparently he's Tigger now. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Oh! That ain't right. survived. I'm not going to question where you plugged yourself into that. Okay. Yeah, swole arm. Oh no! Oh no, what? Okay. Uh-oh. Yes! KO! Woo!
I told you those Gordos can be a pain in the ass. Wario sure had the upper hand when it came to versatility, especially with his reactionary power-up and totally unexpected techniques. Like, who would ever predict your opponent would drop an atomic fart in your mouth? Genius.
Ugh.
Gross. But ultimately, Dedede still had plenty of counter options to use. For example, his hammer's ice properties could halt Wario's many fire attacks.
And unlike Wario, Dedede's flight didn't require any specific power-ups to control the air.
That's true.
Unfortunately, neither Wario nor Dedede have truly shown their greatest potential speed. Compared to the likes of Mario and Meta Knight, it seems Dedede held the advantage, though admittedly it's impossible to know the exact specifics of that advantage.
Yeah, but given how tough these guys were, speed wasn't the biggest factor anyway. What we really had to know was how likely they could even hurt each other. I mean, they've been through some pretty nasty stuff. But guess what? Wario surviving the Shake King exploding doesn't stack up to Dedede getting sucked into a black hole.
By examining the event horizon of Magolor's singularity, we can estimate a range of the black hole's destructive potential.
Okay.
Even the lowest possible option comes out to nearly 86 octillion tons of TNT. That is over 5 times more powerful than the detonating Shake King. And again, that's the lowest option. The black hole's destructive potential is likely even higher than that.
Oh.
So Wario had a hard time landing any meaningful damage because the big bird was just too tough. But if Dedede's anywhere as strong as Kirby is, and he should be given that they fight all the time, then he was making hits that were somewhere close to Earth-sized planet-breaking level. Definitely getting the edge over Wario's durability.
Wario's versatility and tenacity made this an incredibly close bout, but Dedede's strength, durability, and speed were just enough to take the victory.
He really took the penguin.
The winner is King Dedede.
Yes! I'm gonna get my streak
Hey,
back!
thanks for watching this episode. If you want the battle music for yourself, you can get it by clicking the link below.
And if you want some more Death Battle, make sure to check out Captain Marvel vs. Shazam over there.
Alright. Ben 10! And... Green Lantern! Oh my god! Stop recording. Ben 10 versus Green Lantern. But the question is, which Ben 10? And I'm not talking about the newer Ben 10, alright? That one's just garbage. I'm talking about the first Ben 10, the one that came out in 2005. Is it gonna be that Ben 10 or 15-year-old Ben 10? I guess they are the same person. Just like Alien Force Ben 10 is like 5 years old and voiced by Yuri Lowenthal. Woo! But if I would say they had to go with Alien Force Ben 10 because he has more aliens than 10-year-old Ben Tennyson. As for Green Lantern, but which version? Well, which I was gonna say which version, but I don't. But it's gonna make me sound racist. So, but you get what I'm talking about. Okay, that's it. I know who I'm voting for. I'm going for Ben 10. I'm voting for Ben Tennyson. That's it. No questions asked. No reason why, because I can. Okay, so I'm gonna get my streak back, boys. I'm gonna get my streak back. Anyway, yeah, I guess that's about it. That's a pretty good death battle overall. I really enjoyed it, and And I kind of learned more a bit about both King Dedede and Wario, not Waluigi, Wario. All right, I apologize that I got the name mixed up in the last death battle. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, that's about it. So, like I said, pretty soon there's gonna be new Ruby Funko Pop figures, and like I said, by the time you see this, we'd already be in May. So we are just 2 months away from RTX, and since this episode will be on the first day of May, that means 16 more days until my birthday. Just letting you all know that. So, yeah, got nothing else to say. So, let's end the video here. Until the next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts of this death battle in the comment section down below. If you liked the video and enjoyed it, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Also, to hit the bell button to be notified of my latest reactions, and follow me on Twitter at FreelancerAmber for pretty much the same thing, or just random shit in general. So remember to stay awesome, be nice to animals, don't be dicks, keep moving forward, and I will see you all